Yo, what up? All right, so it's another day editing today again. So been kind of wrapped up in this music video edit because you know when you do a music video, you edit it, then you have to get feedback and do more edits, and kind of frazzled, like don't really want to be looking at the computer screen anymore, but think I'm almost done. You know, so that's that. But interesting stuff today. All right, so you know that yesterday I talked about my Kevin Smith mistake. Actually no, I'm mixing up my vlogs, I'm doing too many. Yesterday I talked about something that could potentially change my life, which is me kind of reaching out to some influencers and doing a very interesting like way of reaching out. But today was insane. Today was like a day where I got a burst of inspiration, and it has to do with a lot of things I've been talking about in terms of just how you think and how you feel. And it's weird because I'm documenting this just to kind of show these shifts as they're occurring, but you know, should anything big pop off. Yeah man, so basically what I'm saying is that I've been working very hard on just my mind, my body, and taking action, like taking massive action. I'm not talking about burning yourself out, I'm talking like working on stuff that has impact. And this is actually what I kind of want to emphasize today, that a lot of times when you're trying to do things, right, think about the impact that you're trying to make with what you're doing. In other words, would I rather spend 3 months working continuously at something that just makes me feel like I'm working? Or am I going to spend 3 months working on that one thing that if it pops is going to take me to the next level? Alright, so since I'm basically kind of committed to making a video pretty much every day for now, until I don't know what, gonna just like talk to the camera about my books, you know. Because I'm kind of busy doing a vlog and stuff, I'm not putting as much, I guess, energy into this edit, sorry, or shooting, you know, because I have my big camera here. And normally this, you know, I'd be moving it around and shots up and down, and kind of need to get back to my edit. So I'm just talking about this real quick. But here's what happened. All right, so I had a plan in 2013. I said I'm gonna write and release 3 complete novels in 1 year. Now this is obviously a gargantuan task. And why did I do this? Well, basically I said to myself, it's something that feels very difficult. It should create a lot of buzz and draw attention to both my work ethic and my work. Yeah, but what ended up actually happening was I ended up getting burnt out. I had 4 breakdowns from physical and mental exhaustion. I wrote all the books and released all the books, but I spent so much time following up with people, trying to get book reviews, thinking about marketing, doing stuff like having a book reading in DC, trying to sell books down here, liaising with bookstores in a place where there's no book industry. It just completely drained me. I mean, I didn't really get anything from that massive goal that I tried. I mean, I definitely got the books, so I don't have any regrets about writing the books, but I feel like it wasn't impactful enough. So the impact I was trying to give is based on the effort I was putting in. You know, I sat down, I wrote these books, I designed the book covers, built websites with landing pages, tried to create marketing strategies, all of that stuff, right? And at the end of the year, actually it was only 8 months it took me to write and release 3 books, but at the end of it all, I was just mentally burnt out and destroyed, and I said, this can't really be what I wanted, and now I know what I actually wanted. Alright, so the question is, what would have been more impactful, right? And it just comes down to strategy. It literally comes down to strategy. If I had done something like, say, okay, my book Kingston Nights, the last one I wrote. If I said, okay, this is a book set in Kingston, it's a modern day book written by a Jamaican, a novel about just Jamaican life, the entertainment scene, the party life. What I could have done was I said, okay, I'm gonna write this book, print 100 copies and give these to 100 influencers. And maybe, you know, document the process through Instagram or something. That is more impactful because I would have an idea where it's going. But me just simply writing the books, putting them on the internet, and contacting people through Facebook wasn't effective. But what's really good about the fact that I did that though is that even though I felt like in some ways I failed or I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, I still learned so much information from the effort. I learned about marketing, I learned about, you know, my ability to put out content. I learned about book cover design, you know, Amazon, the whole Amazon interface, website metrics, landing pages, building mailing lists, creating a campaign, doing outreach, you know, plowing through even if you're tired, not caring about rejection. I learned so much from the process that I wouldn't want to like have to learn again. You get me? So in today's video, I want to say that these are things I'm actually proud of, you know, that when you're reaching towards your goal, going through the journey, you know, the number one thing to take account of is that when you try, when you just go out there, when you do something, you get information, you get data. Pharrell said it like really good in one of his interviews. He's like, life is all about R&D, which is research and development. So whenever you're trying something, it's just R&D. You might be doing it wrong, you might be developing it wrong, but at least you tried. So I mean, what I got 3 books out of it, tons of information, and now I know how to be more impactful because I wasn't as impactful last time, you get me? So now I know that if I'm moving forward in the future, if I'm gonna do a book launch, I know exactly how to do it now. You know, I wouldn't even try and do peer-to-peer sales. Like I remember my first book, Sex, Drugs, and Jerk Chicken, I literally contacted 500 people in one day, and I mean, I was just like dead for 2 days. It's not effective. I understand Facebook ads right now, but I also understand the power of influencers and doing a pre-campaign. So while I'm writing the book, I'd probably spend, you know, 60 days warming up people to say, hey, I'm going to send you a copy of the book, love you to review it, and talk about it on a YouTube channel or something. I would have set it up from beforehand because that would have been more impactful. I eventually did do a campaign similar to that, which also wasn't that effective, but I also learned from that too. Alright, so that's today's video. Real quick, you know, just want to kind of keep the momentum going. You know, it's been a little bit tricky kind of making these videos and, like I said, editing videos all day and then doing other stuff, but I'm committed to doing it, and yeah man, so we'll catch you tomorrow. I hope you liked my last video. Any questions, please leave comments below. Boom.